Dad, I'm home. It's Pete.
Hey, I need to talk to you for a second. Hey, Pete. I was talking to my buddy Chris the other day, and he's got a job for you. The pay's decent for someone starting off, the benefits are good, and it'll give you plenty of networking opportunities. I told him to give him a call tomorrow. Sound good?
What kind of job is it?
It's sales.
What does Chris sell?
Siding and windows.
So you want me to go knocking on people's doors and try to sell them windows?
No. It's outside sales at his office. You work from his office, and you see the clients personally.
So a cubicle job with phone calls and sales meetings?
Yes.
Dad, you know sales is the last thing I want to do.
This isn't exactly a choice, Pete. You're looking for jobs, and somebody in your shoes doesn't find a good paying job often. I don't ask Chris for much, and he would be giving you this job. This really would help you get out of your shell, and you could move out somewhere on your own.
Dad, I have no desire to do this. I'm going to want to blow my brains out doing this every day.
Well, give me a better idea, Pete. You know, you're waiting tables, you're broke, you have no degree, and you're living on your father's couch with no clue what you want to do with your life. You've been stuck here long enough. What better options do you have?
What if I know what I want to do with my life, Dad?
And what is that?
I want to be a writer, you know? Maybe a poet, something there. I feel like I have real talent and I can make something of it.
Pete, I don't think writing poems are going to pay the bills.
I didn't say they would. I'm just saying I know who I want to be.
Okay, well, this conversation isn't about what you want to be when you grow up. It's about putting food on the table for yourself. You can do all that stuff after work. Besides, you're not going to make any money writing poems. People don't always do what they love for a living, Pete. Part of being an adult is making that sacrifice and working so you can afford to do what you want on the side.
And if I want to write for a living eventually?
I told you I wouldn't do that. There's not a lot of money to make out there.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen, Peter, you don't have any money right now, and you won't in the future if you keep doing what you're doing.
You know what, Dad? You just said it a minute ago. You know, you work, you do what you want on the side. At least with waiting tables, I have time to write on the side. I can devote my time to that. This big boy job you're talking about, this 9 to 5 that always comes home with you, this big commitment won't allow me to do jack shit on the side.
You know what your problem is, Pete? You're a kid who thinks he's got it all figured out. The odds of you actually making a career out of writing, it's just slim and none. You should be smarter about your future.
Why, so I won't fuck it up like you did?
Excuse me?
You know what, Dad? You know what happened? You had a dream like me, probably around my age, I assume, and you didn't have the balls to make the leap of faith that I'm about to. And the fact that you're seeing me do this, I'm scared shitless, but I'm doing it anyways. The fact that you see that, and I'm doing it, scares the shit out of you. You see regret and fear. That's what you see.
Is that what you really think, Pete? You think this is about fear? Really?
Yeah, honestly, it looks like that from here.
No, Peter, this isn't fear. This is the adult in the room who understands you have to pay the fucking bills, who understands the real world. Dreams are great, but they don't pay the fucking bills. You know, I've never heard you talk about writing before, yet now you want to go off on this tangent and be some sort of creative genius. I'm smart enough to know when some decisions are good and some are fucking stupid. Maybe instead of trying to be so fearless, you should try some fear on for size yourself. Being practical can save you from getting in a lot of fucking trouble, Pete. And being practical won't land you on your father's couch for the rest of your life.
You know what, Dad? It seems like all you care about is money. You have no regard, zero fucking desire for doing anything meaningful in this life. The fact that I know is that we're going to die one day, Dad. We're going to die. And you get afraid when you hear that because you have regret. I don't. I get inspired because I want to live a life worth living.
It's easy for you to say everything isn't about money because you barely pay your own bills and you don't pay for this roof over your head. And don't fucking use morality to justify stupid...
Dad, I need you to stop giving me fucking advice, okay? I'm tired of your advice, alright? If I listen to what you say, if I listen to your bullshit advice and do what you do, I'm gonna end up like you. And I don't want to!
You better call him tomorrow, Peter.
like being weird right now. I feel like there's something off with you. I don't really know what's going on. Like, everything okay? Anything happened? You good?
My dad happened.
Really? Is it about like all the writing and stuff we've been talking about recently?
Yeah. And a bunch of other stuff too.
Really? I don't really know what to say about that, but...
Listen, like, pisses me off, makes me sad at the same time. I don't get it. Trying to understand what the hell's going on between us, and I just don't think we're giving each other what we want or what we expect from each other, and we're pissed and it makes us upset.
I mean, like, it's the same thing we talk about all the time, you know? Like, dude, in all honesty, your dad's like a really big kid, you know? Like, I'm not trying to belittle your family or anything, that's not what this is. But when he doesn't get what he wants, then everything just goes haywire, you know? That's really how it's been going, and it's just been a revolving concept. I don't really know what else to say about it to you. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I've wanted one thing, been pretty like stuck to what I wanted, and like he is a little kid, and like the big kid is like, think about a kid, right? Plays games all the time, changes the rules as he goes. That's my dad, and it's pretty pathetic.
Yeah, but alright, but I just hope it's not like getting to a point where you're gonna start like giving up on everything, because that's when everything else stops.
It's easier said than done.
I could imagine, but I don't know, you know, like, did you show him anything?
Show him?
Any of the writing?
No.
No?
I can't. No. I'm not even gonna try that.
Like, but this is perfect in a sense too. Like, isn't this something that you could write about? Like, did you even write about this yet? Like, I don't understand.
You can read me like a book. Like a book.
Oh, wait, where? Okay.
Alright. It's kind of long, but there is a distinction between responsibility and confinement, can you tell? The quote-unquote rotten apple resembles nothing of the tree you think he fell. It's hard to clip the wings of a free bird meant to fly. I've chosen to leave this cage before the legal drinking age, or my wings couldn't have spread and my spirit would have died. There is no box big enough for a natural rebel to fit in. I was not born to fit in, I was born different. No matter how you manipulate me, I will not give in. Whether your tools of the trade are guilt-intended tears or hardball threats played, I have zero intention to stay. I am leaving the nest to fly. My resistance was born, lost, and remade. It is with me to the grave. I don't understand or come to grips with the fact that you want to see me strapped, bowing to your lap, living my life forever your fan and never see me act. I don't fit in your boxes, I'll walk to my own beat. If you try to stop me, you will fail. I won't take a seat until death or you recognize your own defeat. Family should be freeing, not be the chains from head to feet. Some of you are keepers, but only on my territory, because I'm from the promised land, a land without a seat. You have no choice but to stand and or fly. My world is an open sky with too much room for us to crawl through the night. I wrote that in the woods. And that's how I feel right now.
I don't really... Pretty good. I don't really know what to say. Wow. And you don't show anybody this? Like, ever?
Never.
Dog. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know how to explain any of what just went on, but don't stop. Like, seriously, don't stop. You should show more people that too. I mean, you just hold on to it all the time. I don't know. I mean, on another note, I'm really hungry. I don't really know how else to. I don't know what to say, dog. But I think that we definitely should go get something to eat. And I'm trying to hear more. Like, as soon as you can. And I think a lot of people should too. But like, don't cut with that, like, at all.
Now you said we're hungry, or you're hungry, right? think you're the poet. That's pretty metaphorical for us.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I
Get the
feel
fuck
that.
out of here.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
Writing?
What else?
I was thinking about it, and alright, so during the fight, he threw me a curveball.
Curveball, what does that mean?
He threw me a curveball. He told me about this job opportunity. I'd be making a lot more money, working a lot more hours, and there'd be a fuck ton of commitment. And honestly, I'm afraid if I do take the job, I might be stuck in this town forever. And that's like my biggest fear.
I'd be able to move. Listen, hold on. I'd be able to move out faster, but I wouldn't be able to write. That's
Don't do it. I wouldn't do it.
what.
I wouldn't take the job. I think it'd just be stupid. I don't think it's smart. With everything else going on, and with what you want to be, all your time will be committed in the wrong area, and you just have the wrong focus, the wrong direction.
And I think the only reason why I take the job is to get my dad off my back.
And if I work at a restaurant, like, at least there's a chance I could meet someone. Like, you never know. But fucking construction company, like, did that end?
Nah, bro. Like, we're young right now. We have no wife, no kids, barely any debt, if anything. We can just mooch off of who we live with, as terrible as it sounds. Like, we have that advantage, literally. Take advantage of that. You know, now is the time for all the chances to be taken so that when that road comes to what may seem like an end, you can make that final decision, you know? And at least you've been on this path that you came up with out of your passion. Like, don't sacrifice that. Now's not the time to just be giving into what everybody else thinks you should be doing. The only person who knows is you. It's logical. It would be foolish to do anything else.
Like, me doing what I want can hurt people at times, but I've stopped caring. Like, honestly. I can't fit in a box like that he wants me to fit. Like, that's suicide. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, you know I'm here for you. Like, I'm always there for you, no matter what happens. Thinking, damn, that's just the way it is. I got you.
You have two options, Peter. You either take this job, and you can stay here, or you don't take the job, and you find yourself a new roof to live under. If you choose the latter, I want to say to you, good luck to finding someone that cares about you as much as I do, and has taught you everything. This is your last chance. I know you have off today, so I expect a call by noon, or I'll make the decision for you. Pete, you home? Pete, you home?
So say goodbye. It's Independence Day. If you know, you know, Bruce said it first. When I was packing today, I realized there is no more room for chapter and verse. You call yourself a man, I don't think you can. I don't understand who can call himself a man when he never took a stand. It was years ago, something out of your hands. But guess what? The sand in the hourglass has no more sand to span. If you really had the courage to take a stand, you would have back then. Most men lead lives of quiet desperation, and you can count yourself in. If I don't take this leap of faith, that would be the ultimate sin, because I know there's a lot more ahead of me, and there's greatness within. You simply can't see that there is more to me, and the only way for me to let myself be what I was born to be is to set myself free. The door is closing, but not before I make a run. When my time is up, I can tell myself I gave it my all before my time had come. I was born to run. I am not limited to being your son. We've had our fun and night is fleeting. The sky is ready for the rising sun.